Okay, live on Facebook. Thank you. It's us. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us on our webinar. We have been missing you guys, believe it or not. Not doing this feels like a part of our lives that are missing. We've been doing this for a year, and it feels like it is just something that we are called to do. And thank you for joining us today. We are still in chilly Joburg. Does sound very odd to say that, but I mean, yeah, we're going through a bit of a cold spell and a dark spell, if I can say that at the moment. Not great, but we get to live and tell another story another day. So today we're just going to get into the whole thing, guys. We don't have a panelist today. As you saw, the advert that we have placed on Facebook and on the social media is that we are just going to be telling you about the positions that we were talking about a few weeks ago on our 50th webinar. So with that, Trevor, will you just do a normal intro for us, and then we can get this party started?
Absolutely. Thanks, Lenny. Absolutely. The weeks do generally go by quite quickly, and you and I always seem to get stuck on the Thursday afternoon. So, like you say, it's good to be in front of everybody again. Guys, so it's Trevor Thomas, myself, that is with you, and my business partner, Lenny, the videos, and who we are is the Duca Group. And we're a team of people that really work very hard together to make sure that if it is your dream to live in America and to have a permanent residency in America, that we can make that dream a reality. We have got the internationally acclaimed Visa Solutions, who are our partners from America, and we assist people via an EB3 or an E2, is an investment visa. Perhaps there are people that are in America currently looking for more permanent options, permanent solutions to being in the States. And if that is you, and if you'd like to know a little bit more about what we do and how we do it, then please contact myself, Lenny, or anyone in the Duke team. We'd love to assist you and guide you on your path to a permanent residency or a green card in America. So then on that note, maybe if you want to just touch on what the Green Room is.
Yeah, guys. So Green Room, once again, is something we've been doing for a while. We celebrated our 50th Green Room a couple of weeks ago with our partner and CEO, Jose, which was a great celebration that we had, because he had a couple of announcements that we made, not just the positions that we're going to be talking about today, but also just for the people that are in our program currently will be getting a free flight for the main applicant. So that is still something to celebrate and hold on to, and to remember that if you're in the program at the moment, that is something to look forward to right at the end when you do make your way to America. And I'm seeing the people are coming in slowly but surely. Welcome to the ones that always join us. I mean, I don't want to say the names anymore, because just now you might be one of those that have not told family yet, and then this video comes across them and they go, I didn't know you were going to America, Frikkie. And so we will leave out the names. We've got about 10 or so people that have joined us on the live webinar. I'm not 100% sure how many people on Facebook yet, but welcome to everybody. So yeah, the Green Room is the space that we created to give you as an immigrant, if you're on our program, give you more details on what we do on positions like today. If you go to America, we've given you details about schools, we've given you details about financial immigration, we've given you details around a whole variety of immigration topics that you might not have even thought about. And I must say, there's a lot of you out there, so don't feel guilty if you haven't thought about these things. We've done the work for you. There's 50 webinars that you go onto YouTube, and you can actually go and click on these links. And these are experts that we've had interviews with, where they have given us great insight into schooling and stuff like that. How to prepare your kids for immigration. It's a big thing, because I mean, if your kids, at the end of the day, if they're going to get to America and they're going to be unhappy in the schooling over there, it's a big thing. What do you do? What steps do you follow in order to make sure that your family immigrates successfully? All right. So we've done that, all those exercises and hard work for you. All you have to do is maybe just reach out to one of those experts. Contact us again if you need to get one of their details as well. and we're going to gladly put you in touch with them. Okay, so today on the Green Room, we are going to be talking about the positions, like I said, that we were announcing a couple of weeks ago. We're going to bring in a little bit of detail of these positions, but we're also going to give you a bit of insight into what these areas are like where you're going to go live as well for that period of time of your life. All right. So with that, the two positions we are going to be covering today is the positions in North Dakota. It's for New Leaf Hospitality, and with Birdstone Management. This is the pallet repair company that is mostly in Texas, and there's one other position available in Ontario, California. All right. So Trevor, tell us a little bit about North Carolina.
North Dakota.
North Dakota, I mean.
So yes, North Dakota is one of those places that's extremely picturesque, and Lenny and I were actually joking about it just now. We're saying that the best day of the year is the one day of summer in North Dakota. But jokes aside, guys, that North Dakota is obviously mostly cold and winter months. June, July, you do experience a little bit of summer months. Temperatures are then around about 19 to 22 degrees, and you even only have sunsets around about 9:30 at night. So I'm sure many of you didn't know that. Obviously, the rest of the time, Lenny, you do have a long sort of winter, 47 days, 70 days of winter, where the temperatures are sort of between 4 and 6, and obviously really cold winters can then get right down into the zeros, and very cold, very wintry, very snowy, but beautiful and picturesque. So if it's if that's something that really sort of suits you, we know that one of our members of staff, Kristen, who handles our finances, she loves that. She would love to be in that sort of a place and space. So yeah, Len, I think that you know, as far as weather goes, North Dakota is certainly for those people that enjoy the cold and the brisk a little bit more than obviously sunny Texas, which we'll dive into just now. But maybe if you can give us a couple of fun facts around North Dakota. I know there's a couple of small cities that have a population of like 8 people.
Yeah. Now, there's a whole bunch of great towns in America, as you guys know. North Dakota is one of them, you know. So I read something else out there just now about, I think it was one of the presidents. So Theodore Roosevelt, when he first came to North Dakota Territory to hunt buffalo, he just fell in love with the land. You know, I think if you're a bit of a nature type of guy, I think North Dakota could be for you. Quick facts about it. It's not fun facts, but this is facts about North Dakota. Is that its nickname is called the Peace Garden State. Capital is Bismarck. Bigger city is Fargo, and they got a state bird, which is a western meadow lark, you know, or the state flower is a wild prairie rose. You know, those are useless facts, but still facts. So fun facts about North Dakota, guys. At 3.2%, North Dakota has the lowest unemployment rate in the United States. So I don't know, you can make your own assumptions why it has got a low unemployment rate. People that really love the snow and the cold just stay. They don't go anywhere else. And they like just to work there, and they may be very loyal. Another fact is the world's largest hamburger was eaten in Rutland, North Dakota. It weighed 3,591 pounds. It just sounds ridiculous. And more than 8,000 people were invited to the meal. Okay, well done to them. Most of the pasta, so this is quite a good fact, most of the pasta in America is made in North Dakota from durum wheat. So that's also a good one. And just when Trevor was referring to, the smallest city in North Dakota is Mazza, with a population of, drum roll, 5 people. All right. North Dakota does not have towns or villages. Each place is officially a city, no matter how small it is. So that is, Trevor, I would say, the fun facts for New Leaf. I think.
So I think, Len, and if you can open up that video so people can just get a little bit of an idea. You're welcome to go and look at the website afterwards as well and go and watch this video. But what's really amazing about North Dakota is the company that you would be able to work for. and that is New Leaf Hospitality. They are an amazing hotel chain, and their hotels are beautiful. And the opportunity to just be part of that group, I think, is really, really amazing. So, Len, maybe we'll let the video speak for itself if you're ready to play.
All right, you guys see that?
Yeah.
I hope everyone can hear it. Okay.
Employees, owners, and clients. To reach this goal, we first hire the finest people, like you. We strive to attract, develop, and retain the best talent for our business and demonstrate a can-do attitude. We encourage you to go beyond what is required, fostering a mutual supportive environment. We also invite you to learn more about our company's core values: stewardship, integrity, respect, and value proposition. As your journey with us begins, I look forward to working together to grow our company and your career. Come and turn over a new leaf with us. Hello, I'm New Leaf Hospitality President and CEO Brett Erdman. I would like to personally welcome you to our industry-leading team. It is our goal at New Leaf Hospitality to inspire genuine passion within the entire organization to collectively become the finest hospitality and management development company in the eyes.
These are some of the values that the guys have got there. It's really a wonderful, wonderful company to be a part of. And I must say that the interactions that we've had with them, we've also had them on our webinar before, on the green rooms before. Such a wonderful company to be a part of. So if you're looking to get into the hospitality side of things and start your career path into that side of the opportunity that is lying ahead of you, then that is certainly a wonderful opportunity and a wonderful company to get involved with.
Yeah, we wanted to celebrate also. We had our first applicant all the way from the UAE that was approved at USCIS this week. And this is for New Leaf. Obviously, New Leaf is one of our first positions, as Trevor said. So we want to celebrate that. UAE, I don't know, their consulate's open. So who knows, she might be one of our first candidates that is actually going all the way to the States quite soon.
No, absolutely exciting times. Also in this week, we had a Department of Labor approval for one of our other applicants. Believe it or not, that is also one of our applicants all the way from New Zealand. So if you are in New Zealand, Australia, or the UAE, and you didn't think that you could work with Induka to get yourself into America, we've got news for you.
Yeah.
Then let's maybe then jump onto, or maybe just quickly touch on what the jobs are, right? So the first one is an opportunity as a line chef. Lenny's even been trying his hand on this. He tried to do you successfully baked a banana bread last night.
Yeah, listen, like I said to you, Trevor, it came out to everyone's surprise at home. It was amazing. So I said to you, you should try it because it's a piece of cake.
That's another fun fact from Lenny over there. And what we can tell you guys is that a line chef very much is specific to that which it talks to. It's a line chef. So perhaps if we just give you a high level understanding of what they're looking for, is that you can accurately and efficiently cook meats, fish, vegetables, soups, and other hot food products, as well as prepare and portion food products prior to these being cooked. Obviously, naturally, you're going to be performing a couple of other duties in the areas of food and final plate preparation. Garnishing, you can bring out the arts and crafts in this one as well. But it's a very, I think, self-descriptive factory in terms of what you're going to be doing in terms of job description over there.
Mm-hmm.
The second offering that we have, Lenny, is obviously a room attendant who does general cleaning of the rooms. Lenny and I were joking about it. I think if you are a mom or a dad and you have kids, then you know exactly what this is going to entail. So it's obviously making sure that the rooms and the public areas of the hotel specifically are well kept and looking the way that it needs to look for many of the hotel guests.
Yeah, that's right. and once again, to highlight, these positions are entry level, and you do not require any experience for them. And although it sounded daunting for a couple of guys maybe out there going, line chef, mom used to do those things for me, I don't know how to cook these things. Listen, you don't require any experience. They will train you up and to do these things like an expert. All right.
You'll be like Monica on Friends.
Oh dear.
Len, let's go and unpack then our pallet repair position. The pallet repairs is, like Lenny mentioned, there's a couple of places. We're speaking about Houston, we're speaking about San Antonio, we're speaking about Fort Worth, and there's, of course, Dallas. Each one of these finds itself very nicely situated in Texas. Many South Africans always want to go to Texas. Texas very seemingly, or not seemingly, it is. It's a very easy transition for South Africans. Your Durban climate is very true to Texas. Obviously, you're close to the coast. Temperatures are probably around about 24 to 34 degrees. They joke around the seasons in Texas. Everyone says, are there 4 seasons in Texas? The answer to that is yes, there are. It's November, December, January, and then summer. Guys, but obviously, yes, coastally, very close to the Mexican Gulf. So lovely climate, as I mentioned, Durban climate, and that sort of speaks for itself. We'll dive into the Ontario, California just now. Then you want to maybe talk about a couple of facts around Texas. Yeah.
So Texas is, it was once actually its own country. I don't know if you guys know that. It's probably called Lone Star. I think it's the second biggest state behind Alaska. Dr. Pepper was invented in Texas in 1885. I don't know if you guys have had that before, but it's quite a nice drink, and try that when you get there. Texas uses its own power grid separate from the rest of the US. I think that speaks into a current SA problem. I think a couple of us need to be on our own grid in order just to survive at the moment. So this is a pretty cool thing for the speed freaks out there. So in Texas, you find it's the fastest road in the US is located in Austin. It's between Austin and San Antonio. In a rural stretch located between Austin and San Antonio, the speed limit of a 40-mile, which is 64 kilometers stretch of the toll road is 85 miles per hour. That's 137 kilometers per hour. That's how fast you can drive there. Texas also has the fastest average legal speed, which is 78.3 miles per hour, which is 126 kilometers per hour. So for those of the guys that, and all the other fun facts about Texas, everyone else knows, because we've been talking about Texas for a long time. So people that have done their research on Texas, you know what we are talking about.
Yeah, Len, so I'm going to ask if you can maybe get that video prepared for us. We have a little bit of a snippet that we can show you what you would be responsible for and what you'd be doing. But effectively is repairing the pallets that are in need of repair and delivering them to and from the repair platform. I think that the video is really cool because, look, it's not the best quality video, but it just gives you a really good idea of what it is that you'd be tackling and what it would be that you'd be doing on a day-to-day basis. Yeah.
So first of all, yeah, obviously that's the company you're going to be working for. It's called Birchstone Management. And that's a little bit of a thing about them. This is some pictures leading up to the video that we spoke about. So this is obviously a warehouse, and it's quite big, and you see pallets everywhere. Same there. And then we get to the video on the next slide.
He makes it look so easy.
Well, I must say, I mean, the first time I saw that video, I was like, the first thing I thought about was Tim the Toolman Taylor. I was like, man, I need to operate one of those guns. I'd love to shoot some nails into that and get rid of 20 years of frustration of working in a corporate world. Can you imagine doing that? Hit some nails into a piece of wood for a period of time, and it looked like fun. But also, he didn't make it look like it was too easy. Like, he did struggle a little bit. It makes you see that, you know, it's doable.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Guys, so that is mostly situated in most parts of Texas, as we mentioned, and then obviously there is an option if you wanted to go to Ontario, then you could look at that. Again, climate is very much sort of coastal, Mediterranean type, and sort of 22 to 27 degrees. California, then a lot of people, you either like it or you don't like it. It's just one of those cities. I don't know if you have any fun facts for us on that one.
On Ontario. So Ontario, I didn't find a lot of fun facts on it. I found a lot of facts on it. I think it's a 15th busiest airport. It's got an international airport on it as well. It's a very, very quiet town. What they spoke about is the things that happen in that town is, you know, when there are accidents, that's a crime that happens in Ontario, is when there are accidents every now and then. So it's quite quiet. And it's about 50 kilometers south of Los Angeles. And it's very close to Disneyland as well. So those are the good things you can be looking forward to if you make your way to Ontario, California.
No, absolutely. So guys, that was like a very high level dive into that which you've got as an opportunity. Either on one of those positions, as well as just a little bit of background as to where it would be and what your climate conditions would be. We encourage you, if those are the places that you're looking at, that you could also do your own homework. Google is an amazing tool. We can send you some of the information as well. And over the next sort of 2 to 3 weeks, Lenny and I are going to dive also into the other opportunities. And we are hoping to, in time to come, have a couple of these companies on the green room with us that can talk a little bit to who the companies are and the companies that you'd be working for. So if you have any questions or anything that you'd like to find out more about those that we have shown you, please get hold of anyone in the Duke team. We'd love to talk you through those opportunities, as well as the other things that we've mentioned.
So Trevor, if I can just maybe, I don't know if you mention it. So on these positions, obviously these positions are limited that we do have. So on the line cook, just a reminder that we only have 9 positions on that. We have 12 positions in the housekeeping. And then on the pallet repairs, in each of the areas where we've got them is 20 positions each. So 20 in Ontario, 20 in Houston, 20 in San Antonio, 20 in Fort Worth, and 20 in Dallas, Texas. So it's just to highlight that it's not an ongoing thing that we will have positions all the time. I think next week we will give you an update on the positions that we do have. Obviously, we've had quite a big uptake on the positions we will talk about next week, where some of those positions are full already. All right. So please, if this is something that you are thinking of following or thinking about just wanting to go to America, have a chat to us before it's too late. We don't want to have you in the period again where there was an ideal position for you and you missed out on it. All right. So get in contact with us as soon as possible.
Yeah, and I think what's also very important is that obviously Induku Group focuses very much on Africa, sub-Saharan Africa. Please don't forget that we also have people that are applying from Mexico. We've got people that are applying from Europe and all parts of the world. So while it seems like there might be a lot of opportunities, these are a little bit limited. We don't want to make it sound like a sales pitch. It's not that at all. But what we also don't want to have is that people miss out on opportunities that are there. We have seen certainly, Lenny, I think that, I don't know if it's on the back of the airports starting to talk about doing direct flights from America again. There's a little bit of hype around the fact that the embassy is going to be opening very, very soon. So there's a lot of things happening, as well as a lot of the challenges that South Africans are facing, but we're certainly seeing an uptake in that, which is the requests that are coming through and the demand for the opportunity to live your dream. So once again, as Lenny said, Don't delay. Let's start getting in touch with you. We've got a fantastic team behind Lenny and I, and these people are all geared there to make sure that you can live your dream. And we want to assist you in a successful immigration path to America. So we look forward to next week when we meet with you guys again from my side. Good to see you guys. All the best.
Yeah. Cheers, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.